Do you think that I'm the one pulling the strings?
What if I said I do?
I'm not!
Before filming, you had mentioned that playing Danny Sullivan was probably going to be the most complicated thing you were ever going to try and tackle on screen. At the outset of the project, what did you think was going to be the toughest thing for you to do?
Just the whole thing, mate. Like, getting into those emotions on a daily basis, the workload, the time it took to make the show, producing the show, shooting in New York, dealing with the issues that come with that. It was tough. It was really tough. I mean, the show really broke me. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. It's very rewarding though. I'm really proud of it and the end result. And I got to be honest, I don't think I've ever been so excited to get something out there into the world.
Did anything scare you about taking on the role since it required so much of you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it did kind of scare me, and I think that's a good thing, you know. I like being in situations where I feel uneasy. I feel like I thrive under pressure. So I was excited about that. I hope the fans are somewhat shocked by my portrayal of this character. It's definitely a huge departure from who I am as a person. So I'm really excited to see what they think.
Yeah, seems to be the consensus.
Danny Sullivan is a very complex character. What rituals did you do to get into the character of Danny? Did you listen to music? Did you do some exercises? What did you do?
Interestingly, and I'm very proud of this and also honored, the hardest scene I have ever shot, and I think I will ever shoot, was in episode 10. And I'm so proud of the scene, and I had so much support. I had my acting coach, my dialect coach, my wonderful team of friends that I was working with, but a little surprise member who came on last minute was, my mate Stormzy, who is a rapper in the UK. He dropped this song and he mentions me on the song, and I was just using that song all day to just stay in the moment. I was listening to the track over and over and over again. As soon as we said cut, I'd put the headphones back in, and the song kind of is a juxtaposition to the emotions that I'm feeling in the scene, but I just felt so proud to be a part of his work that I just was focused, I was dialed in, and I was using the music to kind of keep me on track.
What did he think when he saw the performance? Has he seen it yet?
I don't think Michael's seen it yet, so we'll have to wait and see, but I'm sure he will when it comes out.
What did you do to de-stress from all the intensity of filming?
I mean, I tried everything, but it was pretty hard to let go of. I'm normally very good at leaving my work at work and being myself at home, but this is the first time in life where it's kind of bled into one. I had this crazy haircut, so I'd look in the mirror and I would see Danny, and it was tough, but I found my ways to deal with it. I played a lot of golf while I was out here. I watched a lot of great films, and it was fun. It was fine. I managed to figure it out.
Just figured I was lucky.
Have you ever been lucky?
No.
Obviously, the haircut generated a lot of reaction online. Are you ever surprised by how fans and viewers respond to your latest haircut?
Yeah, I mean, I'll never forget the time where people thought I shaved my head and everyone was freaking out. And I kind of like playing with the fans. I think it's a lot of fun. I think the haircut's fine. I think it doesn't look that bad, but I would definitely never do it again.
I think people are going to be rocking the hairstyle for Halloween for sure.
You think so? Well, we'll have to wait and see. I'm excited to see the Halloween outfits.
One of Danny's talents is the ability to paint. What is a special skill or hobby that you have that you do to block everything out or just feel connected to yourself?
I wish I could say painting, but I probably am the world's worst painter. I just don't have that gift. I love dancing. I love golf. I love playing tennis. I love playing paddle tennis. I've really got into paddle tennis recently. But things I like to do to unwind, I just hang out with my friends. I'm so lucky that I've got some amazing friends back home. My friends and I, my two brothers, went to Monaco this weekend for the Grand Prix, and we had the time of our lives. So I just hang out with my mates, and they're all amazing.
What's left on the bucket list of sporting events you want to hit up with your brothers and Haz and Wayne?
Where would we like to go? I mean, we'd like to go to the Champions League final, but I don't think I'll ever get to see Tottenham there.
No.
So that would be a bit of a shame. But who knows? Maybe Wimbledon this year we'll go.
And we'll all be together.
Danny Sullivan's story is a great reminder of the importance of guardian angels in our lives. Who do you see as a guardian angel in your life?
I'd probably say my mum and dad, to be honest. My mum and dad are pretty amazing people. I always kind of say my dad's a little bit of a superhero dad. I just remember fond memories of my dad when we were kids. He was always playing games with us and kicking footballs up in the air and calling it stupid names. And, my mum is running our family trust, and we couldn't do it without her, and I'm so proud of what she's achieved with the Brothers Trust and the work she's constantly doing on a day-to-day. They keep me grounded, they tell me off should I need it, and, you know, they're always there for me. So I'd probably say my mum and dad.
Now, have they seen your performance in the show?
They have seen up to episode 4, and then as the show started ramping up, I wanted to keep it from them because we were making such big swings with the edit that I wanted them to see the finished article rather than getting little snippets of things that we're going to change or things that we'd cut or things that we'd move. So they have only seen up to episode 4.
We were catching up with Kathryn Newton a couple of months back.
Right.
And she claimed that she was the best golfer in the MCU.
I might be the best golfer in the MCU. I'm talking to you, Tom Holland.
And she put out a challenge to say, hey, Tom Holland, we need to settle this debate. Who's the better golfer? Will you play her?
I would love to play with her. I don't know how good she is. It wouldn't surprise me if she's better than me. I'm always looking for new friends to play golf with, so if she wants to play, I would love to play. And I'm sure we'd have a lot of fun.
Have you played golf with other folks in the MCU?
I played with Chris Pratt quite a few times. I know that Don plays. I think Mackie plays, but Mackie's probably terrible. But I don't know. There's loads of people that play golf. But I've played with Chris a few times, and Chris makes me laugh. He's a lot of fun to play golf with.
Yeah, who won those rounds?
Who do you think?